We have had a reporter on the ground in Iraq throughout the Pope's trip. Inez San Martin, Rome bureau chief at Crux, is back home in Rome and joins us now to give us a wrap-up of the weekend. And Inez, welcome back. It was quite a trip. So before we get to the papal presser, I want to give you the chance to just give us a brief recap of this weekend through your eyes.
It was really moving. It had very concrete, different elements to it, starting with Pope Francis having this beautiful meeting with Grand Ayatollah Ali al-Sistani, who's the head of the Shia Islam in Iraq. Then we saw on Sunday, Pope Francis going to Mosul and then going to Karakosh, two cities that were devastated by the Islamic State terrorists. It was incredibly moving to see both of those days, but to me, I'll always cherish on Sunday the mass for 10,000 people in a stadium in Erbil, because most of those people, all of them obviously Christians, but they are internally displaced people who fled ISIS during the worst of the fighting in 2014, and to see them joyful and actually having that palpable sensation that the Pope remembered them and the world remembers Christians in Iraq was to me very, very special.
The Holy Father, who's 84 years old, admitted that the trip was tiring. Let's listen to what he said.
Non so se i viaggi si rallenteranno o no. Solo vi confesso che in questo viaggio mi sono stancato molto di più che negli altri.
But he also said after COVID lockdowns, the trip revived him. Tell us about that.
It was very funny because I've been traveling with this man for almost 7 years. I've been exhausted at the end of every single one of those trips. And when he said today, I have to confess that I actually got tired this trip. I'm like, only this time you were tired? Like, seriously, I'm still trying to recover from our tour in Japan and Thailand, and you're tired now? That was definitely funny, and it was a good moment of, okay, we all let loose on the plane when we were coming back because everyone was tired.
Yeah.
We're all tired all of the time when we're on the road with the Pope. And regarding what he said of relentare the trip, will the trip slow down? I'm not a betting person, but my money is on the fact that as soon as COVID allows, he's going to go back to this crazy touring schedule.
And I was going to say that because he doesn't stop. There was some mention of future trips.
Yes, there were actually. He's already promised. He's already, he's out in the open saying, I'm going to go to Hungary to the closing of the Eucharistic Congress. He was very specific, and this is definitely interesting and something worth analyzing. He said, it's not going to be a visit to Hungary, but to Budapest to take part on it, to close the Eucharistic Congress. And then he also mentioned he wants to go to Lebanon. Much like John Paul II has said, Lebanon is the message when it comes to coexistence, and it's definitely a key trait for Pope Francis if he wants to insist on making sure that there is Christianity in the Middle East, 10, 50, 100 years from now.
Wow. All right. Inez San Martin, Rome bureau chief at Crux. Thanks so much for keeping us informed throughout this weekend.
No, thank you, Kristen.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.